Is retail dropshipping dead in 2021? I get asked this question nonstop, so I'm going to address it in this video. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think is going to happen in the future, and what you should probably be working on this year in order to really set yourself up for success moving forward. So let's get into it. All right, so the infamous question, Tom, is retail dropshipping not only allowed, but is it dead moving forward in 2021 and the years to come? So when I first got into this, it was 2017. People were dropshipping Amazon items onto eBay like it was going out of style. There was software that you could upload 3,000 items in one go. You know, they automatically order from Amazon Prime, send it through onto your eBay customer through the mail. There you go. You drop ship the item. I think I did like 53,000 orders in my first year, having literally no clue what I was doing. And everything was great until 2019 when eBay came out and said, hey, we don't like that. Our biggest competitor is Amazon, even though they've already overtaken us by a long shot, but we're gonna stop that right now in its tracks. And you can't be doing retail dropshipping anymore. Although it did not stop, you know, there have always been little updates and stuff that have made it harder as time has gone on. So in short, before I go into the long explanation, do I think retail dropshipping is dead? No, I do not think it's dead. You can still dropship on eBay with retailers. You can still dropship, and there's always gonna be new platforms that come out. And as new platforms come out, they probably won't have that many rules on it. You know, Amazon definitely has some of the strictest rules out there, but as new platforms come out, they probably don't know what's going to happen to their platform, or they just don't expect it yet. Like, we don't have any updates right now with Facebook Marketplace talking about dropshipping at all, because it's newer. And they just wanna get people selling on their platform. And then maybe, you know, once they get, some traction in the space, they might move into, hey, maybe this is a rule, or you can't be doing this anymore, or something like that. So I don't think it's dead. I think there's always going to be a new platform to move forward on, and be able to do this same exact tactic onto. But I guess the real question here is, do you think that this is something that's sustainable moving forward? I myself do not think that it's always the most sustainable. If you're dropshipping Walmart onto Facebook Marketplace, Walmart doesn't really want you dropshipping. You use Walmart Plus, and then Walmart Plus, they ban your Walmart Plus account. You have to go back to your Walmart account. Walmart doesn't get your items out on time. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen with wholesale suppliers, but I'm saying that when you use wholesale dropshipping suppliers, they signed up for it. They are more likely to agree to what you're doing because you had to fill out forms, getting accepted by them as a drop shipper, as a wholesale, worker of theirs. You're selling their items that they're selling to you wholesale onto whatever platform you agree to or whatever they allow. So when you're using retailers, they don't really know what you're doing and they don't sign up for it. So no, I don't think it's dead. I think there will always be new platforms that you can move into and start doing this. But in the long run, is this worth it when you could be spending all of your time building, an actual wholesale dropshipping store that could then later on turn into a brand of some sort, or you move on to another platform. Say you have the same items on multiple different platforms, eBay, Amazon, Walmart, all wholesale, Facebook, all wholesale. And they all kind of have like the same niche, like maybe it's a marine supplier or something like that. From there, what's stopping you from making all the names of the stores the same, and then everything has the same logo, and then possibly setting up a Shopify store? Because since I've been branding my items on eBay for the last couple of years with just little watermarks on the images and stuff like that, you do realize that people come back to buy from your store more and more. Oh, I love this seller, even though there's the same sellers selling the same items because I'm getting them from the same suppliers or retailers. They come back to your store because you have the little logo. And at that point in time, it's more of a long-term thing. It's a brand. It's something that you could sell later on. If they buy from your store all the time on eBay, then they realize, let's type in that seller's name. Then they find your website. And then from there, like, oh, I love this seller, so now they're only going to your website. Now you have their email, you have everything else. You can really build up an actual real brand with just starting selling on Marketplace. And I'm not even talking about any tactics where you might get their email somehow, or scheme their email from their PayPal account on eBay. Like, real tactics of just branding yourself properly. And I think that's what people that are taking this seriously should look into moving forward. And by all means, get started, make the quick dollars that a lot of people that want to start dropshipping do. That's completely human nature, and I completely understand that. That's what I want to do when I first got started. List as many items up, make as many sales as possible, make as much money as quickly as possible. It's all understandable. But after being in this game for 3.5+ years now, longevity is something that I think is much more important to me at this point in time, because I've had the Amazon purchasing accounts banned. I've had the Walmart accounts get in trouble for buying too many items. I've had eBay, send you some things where you're like, oh, is my account going to get in trouble? Or I've been flagged on multiple eBay accounts, and then, from there had to figure out why my accounts got flagged. And Amazon, you get the drop shipping message on Amazon. You're drop shipping from retail suppliers. Here's the actual policies. Please be sure that you're following them. It's all things that after you've been doing it for so many years, I'm having a hard time wondering why I would want to keep beating down the same path that they clearly are trying to shut off in many different directions, as opposed to moving into doing what, they just say dropship wholesale suppliers and you're good to go, mainly on eBay. And on Amazon, they say dropship from wholesale suppliers that don't have any branding on the box or any of your information of your supplier on their packing slip or on the label, and you're good to go. At that point in time, why not just move into suppliers like that and then brand yourself and then be able to even possibly sell it somewhere down the road? Like if you are making a certain amount of money on your dropshipping store every single month, then eventually after a full year, all right, this store makes this much money every single month. I think it'll keep making this much money moving forward, maybe even more. There's websites where you can sell your item or your stores or your entire brand, and you can package it together with virtual assistants or whatever and sell the entire thing. There's many people that do it. There's a website called Empire Flippers, and a lot of people sell things on there. These are all things to be looking forward to in the future, as opposed to how are you going to make your next sale is dropshipping Walmart onto eBay. I'm not saying don't do it, because I have trainings on how to do it, and it's things that I've done in the past, and it's things that I still do have going on to a degree, but it's obviously what I'm moving forward in the future is going to be more of the wholesale drop shipping and the building of the brand. So that's why I'm talking about this. It's really the big project that we've been undertaking recently, and I do think that it's going to be very lucrative, and I do want to take everybody along on the journey. Not ready to give away what the name is yet, or I'm not even sure if I ever will, but it is something that we're actively working on and really trying to double down on, with hiring tons of new virtual assistants and, really getting the right software in place to be able to handle a store that has 20, 30, 40,000 items on it. And from there, really just replicate it across multiple different platforms. So is retail dropshipping dead? I know this is a bit of a rant. I don't think it is, and I think that there will always be a way to make money with it on different platforms that are newly emerging or different ways to get around the system. It'll never be fully stopped, but you need to ask yourself, is this something that you want to continue doing for years down the road? It's definitely by far the easiest way to get started, but is it something that you want to continue on moving forward for 2, 3, 4 years? If people have been following me since the beginning, I'm sure you've seen the evolution of my channel and what I've been teaching over time. Yes, there's been different marketplaces that have come into play, with Walmart and Facebook Marketplace becoming the newer ones, but nothing's really changed that much besides the big change from retail into wholesale drop shipping. And I really think it's going to go even more into just pretty much all wholesale eventually. So we're working towards that, and that's really what we're planning on doing in all of 2021. And bringing up some stores that hopefully are bringing in a couple $100,000 in sales a month on each marketplace, eBay, Amazon, probably Facebook next after that. And then, really just show massive proof of concept and move forward that way. Build it great from the beginning and not really have to worry about it moving forward in the future. And that's another thing with people just getting started on Walmart Marketplace and just going immediately for the Amazon onto Walmart instead of the reverse, Walmart dropshipping onto Amazon Marketplace. Immediately you get started on Walmart and people are like, I need to dropship Amazon onto Walmart. And I can understand why people say that, but why not, if it's a brand new marketplace that barely anybody's selling on and there's tons of opportunity, why not start with and you can automate it, why not start with a wholesale supplier right off the bat? Because there's just that much room for opportunity and it's not that saturated. It's just human nature, I guess, and I understand it. I don't know, I think the sun's setting as I'm making this video, but I'm in Playa del Carmen right now in Mexico. The ocean's back there, you can't really see it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a rant, but that's what I think about retail dropshipping. It's definitely still doable, but is it sustainable in the long run? I mean, I've been teaching this for 3.5 years, and yes, there has been some changes, but it really hasn't gone away. So is it sustainable? Yes, to a degree. I'm sure it won't go away, but is it something long-term that, if you want to take this seriously and possibly sell off your brand later and make a lot more money in that direction, then is that really what you want to be doing? You can't just sell off a brand to somebody and say, hey, this store is me just drop shipping Walmart onto eBay and it makes this much money a month, nobody's really going to buy that. Where if you said, oh, I built up all these relationships with these different wholesale suppliers, I have this integrated automatically, we have these systems for auto ordering, auto repricing, we have tens of thousands of items in our database, and then from there, you know, we make this much money a month. That's a lot more likely of something that somebody would want to purchase moving forward down the road. So that's what I think. Moving forward in 2021, that's what a lot of the content's going to be about. Of course, we'll still talk about retail dropshipping, but you know, let's get into some different topics moving down the road. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, be sure to smash the like button. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Subscribe for more videos like this every single week. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.